So I'm going to go over a 2-point perspective here. It's kind of like with 1 point, you'll need a longer ruler, and then a smaller ruler is always good to have too. Graphite pencil. Okay, so I'm just using a mechanical pencil, but you could use like an HB. And then have some kind of either like a marker or Sharpie or a pen with a thicker point on it, so that you can go over your finished product. All right, so for 2-point, I'll just show you how to draw a box first, and then I'll kind of turn it into something else. So 2-point, I guess just to kind of explain again, here we have the horizon line, which represents your eye level. And then what happens with 2-point is that it's diminishing or receding, however you want to think of it, to 2 different points. Okay, so one on the left, one on the right. So it's sort of like you're looking at the corner of a building. It's kind of the way I always explain it, which is the best way to think of it. So since you're looking at a corner of a building, really what you want to do is you want to start out with some kind of vertical line. So there we go. I've got a vertical line. And the idea really is that it's 90 degrees, or as as close as you can get it to 90 degrees by eyeballing it. So then the top of the line and the bottom of the line, you have to connect back to both vanishing points. Okay, so you can tell I'm just lining it up with that dot, and there's the bottom. Let's see, they both went to the right side. And then on the left side, so same thing, the top of that line gets connected there, and then the bottom of that line, and that gets connected over there. Oh, my ruler moved. There we go. Better. Okay. So what we have is this, essentially this really long box, or building, however you want to think of it. And, you need to close off the left side and the right side of it, because that's the corner. So for what we're doing here, just kind of whatever distance you want to close this off, I'm going to go like right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. And then I'm gonna, about the same distance over here. And then you can tell I'm just trying to get these at 90 degrees or, straight up and down, however you want to think of it. But I'm just, again, vertical lines, and then as you can tell, they're going to the vanishing points. So what you want to think of now is that was the center corner. So the one on the right side, you need to connect it to the left, and the one on the left, you need to connect it to the vanishing point on the right. So what happens is that it's lined up with a vanishing point over there. I'm only going to kind of draw it up to here. My ruler moved, that's okay. And then, since I'm up here, I'm going to go ahead and connect the left side to the vanishing point on this side. And so then if you have to be able to, see the inside part, the part that isn't visible, then what I'm doing is I'm connecting the bottom to the left side. And I'm just using the little dash lines to remind me that's, technically not visible. It's the other side of the box. And there we go. So I connected the bottom to the right vanishing point. So like somewhere in there is where they intersect. Okay. And so this to complete the back of it, right there where these top ones intersect. And then actually it's probably more like right there. We connect those two. Okay, so I've got my completed box. So again, don't technically need those little dashes. I'll just erase a little bit of this just so you can see it a little more clear. And again, you can tell, there you go. A box and 2-point perspective. See, it recedes. And goes in perspective. So if you want to make it look like there's a whole row of them going back in space, and the way I'm going to do it, it's not going to be where they're exactly the same size. I'm just going to kind of eyeball the size. We'll keep it kind of simple for that. But you know, again, if you want to make it look like there's a row of boxes going back this way, then, you know, you have to stay between the lines that you already have. So I'm going to kind of redraw some of these in just so that they're there. That won't want to look crooked. It's okay. And then these other ones are already there. So essentially, you're just putting more boxes, but you're staying within the lines that you already established. Okay, so close enough. So remember, I started with a corner, right? So that's more or less what I do. I just kind of pick where I want it to start. So I'm just going to pick like this spot right there. That's where my new corner is going to start. And again, I'm going to try to get this line as straight up and down as I can. Okay. But see, look, oh, see, this is already drawn to that vanishing point. So I don't have to actually draw it to that vanishing point. So what I have to do is connect it to the one on the left. So see, it's already gone to the right. I need to connect it to the one on the left. Something right there, okay. Solid line here, then there's another box, and really it's just, you know, it's a dash line from there on. Over here, again, you know, going to the right vanishing point, it's just going to be a solid line. And really I only need to draw it to there because, you know, that's where I know it's going to connect. So I need to close off the left side like I did here, and I need to close off the right side somewhere like I did here. So right there where it touches, I know that's where I'm going to close off the left side. Okay, solid line, and then again the rest is dashes. I'll just pick a spot like right there. Okay. And again, corner, corner, right side, that's what I'm drawing right now. Again, since I'm using the lines that are already there, I know how far I need to go. Okay. And then that right there where that intersects is going to go to the vanishing point over on my left. So I've got a box, you know, technically this one, again, will connect to the vanishing point on the left. It'd just be a dash line. And then this, and right there where they intersect is the back corner of that box. Okay, so I'll draw one more. And again, you start with a corner, and that's what that was there. So I'm going to put a little corner. And again, I'm not sizing of any specific size, so I'm just, you know, again, just drawing sort of whatever size I feel like it. Again, connecting that the top side to the vanishing point on the left, bottom side to the vanishing point on the left. It's already connected to the right. Come over here and just bring that little line down. Okay. And then I'll just decide how, you know, how wide or how, you know, deep of the box or how shallow that box is. So I'm going to make it sort of shallow. I'm just going to pick like right there. Okay. So this corner is like the corner there. This is like this line. And then this little line is like this side. It's just, of course, the rest of it's kind of hidden behind the box in front of it. And then like how I connected that to the vanishing point, that's what I need to do here. Okay. So we're there. And so this is tracking. Yeah, that's what I call it. That's what I was shown when I was a student. I'm just going to outline black line, the, you know, whatever's actually visible with the marker. Let's see, there we go. So there's that one side of the box. I'm actually going to try to knock out a whole bunch of these at once. And so when you do this, you just have to remember what would actually be visible and what would not. So again, I'm just looking at the angle of the box and, you know, what's the actual, you know, positive form. And yeah, there we go. Okay. Do sort of the same thing on this angle. Again, for your assignment, you'll leave all the, you know, I always call them the underdrawing or the, you know, sort of the sketch lines. Those are okay if they're there, and I actually prefer that because then when I'm grading it, I can see that you understood the concept. You didn't just try to eyeball it. But, and of course, when you go back in and outline everything with the black marker, then I can also tell that you understand which is the actual forms that would be visible, which ones they are. So almost there. Let me see. I'll come back and get these ones in the middle. And then there's just a couple more here. I'll do the short one first. And I missed this little tiny one that I think I can just freehand. There we go. That's how you draw tracking in 2-point perspective.